Hello, we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. For masculine, we have rigid. Have the energy of things not being as stable or as smooth as it could possibly be. Something about action being taken or power being distributed, or you know how you step onto one of those old wooden drawbridges and you have to go across something, but it's nothing but rope and wood, and you're not quite sure if it's stable, if the board is going to collapse, or if the rope is going to pop. That's what I'm getting as far as rigid. It's not smooth to actually take action, or an unsurety to take action because of the lack of smoothness. It's rigid. And I think I'm struggling to understand the definition of rigid right now. Let's see. Unable to bend or force out of shape, not flexible. See? Not able to change or adapt. That's the second definition. Let's get an oracle card for mutual energy. High Priestess of Earth. Another 3. Guided to become stable, grounded. And then we have, for feminine, High Priestess of Water, stabilizing an emotion, feelings. 3, 3, 4, and then we have hope, being hopeful. Within all of that, hope. That's 9. Unable to move. See, even on that picture, that bird is kind of just stuck there. Not taking any moves, because a bird can fly. So it's not necessarily true that they're stuck. Not wanting to take that step. Alright, let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. Getting strength and faith, needing the courage to have faith. Alright, let's talk about it, masculine. Oh, bear with me real quick. I'm sorry. I didn't check. Sorry about that. I didn't check the battery before I got started, so I had to connect the charger. Let's talk about it, masculine. How are we feeling today? Wanting to come in and seduce, and turn things around. He's weighing his options. He's trying to figure out how to make that change. Not sure what to do in order to initiate a change. Is that out of... Let me just get some space, just a little. Trying to figure out how to make a change, how to initiate change. I'm trying to have temperance, have faith, have some hope and healing. It's being patient. It's the energy of options and choices. It's a bit of what do I do? How do I feel? Type energy with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Even with the Temperance, I feel like there's an energy of being patient. Judgment. What's the Judgment? See, so even there's a judgment about toxicity. A lot of majors are coming out right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 5. I feel like there's a judgment call about his toxicity, negative thoughts, negative behaviors, codependencies, addictions, and all this other stuff that require balance. He's making a judgment call to make balance. Yeah, balance things out by doing the work. More major arcana energy, manifestation, going into manifestation mode again. You have to observe and make a call on what to do when you see a problem. You can't just, oh, there's a problem, let's do it this way and we fix it. No, sometimes strong leaderships, strong mindsets, in many different aspects, let's just say, it requires forethought. It requires planning and articulation in order to execute a solution to a problem. Negative ways of being, making a judgment call on that, and then the energy was to balance that out. What's the Seven of Swords? Futility, uselessness. Even with the original meaning of the Seven of Swords, it's strategy, it's deception, it's, if I could get these cards. It's strategy, being creative. It's vision. It's visionary. It's all strategy, strategizing to implement his plans. It's to implement what he's trying to create. It's using his imagination. It's developing the vision that's in his head here. And that's how you bring it to the screen or to the stage, right? You're strategizing, making head over heart decisions with the Queen of Swords. You're planning, you're plotting, you're doing what you love, and you're bringing it to life. Your passions, going after your desires, taking action, going after what you want and getting it independently on your own, manifesting missing opportunities to develop clarity and make a decision on how to move forward, healing, being self-indulgent, being patient, waiting for things to come into focus, to step up, to take control. Having pleasure, doing exactly what you want, fulfilling your wishes, taking chances on your options, getting a new cycle started, coming out of stagnancy. And again, it's funny because the hangman is in reverse in this instant, coming out of stagnancy to lay a foundation. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. High Priestess of Water. But I feel like this is him stuck, unable to move because we're in planning phase. We're in decision mode. We're kind of being patient, waiting for things to just flow and naturally take place, which is temperance. Um, he may also appear to be making a judgment to remain toxic. Maybe want to come in fun, flirting, dating in order to turn things around, weighing options on how to heal the situation. The temperance is getting things flowing, get back in the flow of things, right? As I said, that reconcile, come back together, have lighthearted energy. What's the High Priestess of Water? Worry. It literally says worry. There is some worry, there's some doubts, there's some lack thereof energy, worry. Maybe some worry, health issues surrounding a mother energy, but that's just an additional message. I'm getting worried about the growth, about the expansion, about the nurturing or taking care of oneself, worried about having to take care of yourself. Feminine. Hmm. You're doing some work, you're focused on work. Working on stability, your long-term stability, your long-term success, all earth energy here. You're wanting to take action towards something, get to the bottom of something. Let's try that again. Take action to reveal something, or it's like you want to chase down the story and reveal something. You want to, again, take action towards something. That's new. I want to clarify that one. Moving forward towards your pleasure of the new beginning, fresh start. So it's like whatever it is that you want revealed, what you want to just take action towards. It's more of a charging in. It's throwing me for a loop because I don't get why you would want to do that and then still work on long-term success, stability. Okay, so you want rapid movement here. You're wanting you're worried about the growth. You're worried about expansion, and even within taking care of yourself, you're needing to work on your finances, paying attention to details in order to gain that success over a long term. Now, this is a lot of pentacles out here, so let's get that clear. 8, 10, 5, and the ace. About what? 24 pentacles. 24 pentacles is 6, which is balance, stability, equal give and take. You're working towards reciprocity. We'll clarify and get some more information, but with the Chariot and the 6 of Cups, with the Ace of Pentacles, you're moving towards what makes you happy, and you're wanting a new beginning. High Priestess of Earth, you both are mutually holding back, exerting your power, right? Having the power to lay a foundation. Coming to completion. Holding back from union. Healing. Wishing, hoping to come out of stagnation. And that's funny because I turned it back, and I know y'all saw me turn it back up, right side up, but it just flipped upside down. Hoping to come out of this hangman energy, hoping to come out of that stagnant period, hoping to gain a different perspective and become a little bit more enlightened. Yeah, disappointment. And needing balance, needing to be balanced out. So the disappointment is requiring some type of balance. So you guys, that's a part of that holding back, coming out of stagnancy though. Healing, wanting to come out of hangman energy, having strength and courage, yes. Having strength, having courage through these options, choices to grow, to nurture, to mother the situation, to give to the situation, to feed the situation. After an ending, and actually begin a new cycle. I feel like you guys are carrying the burden of wanting that reciprocity, but actually not quite getting it. Needing to get things, sparked, getting going again. It's a lot of energy to exert, and we'll talk about what's going on the inside. But the disappointment is creating balance. The holding back is balancing those things out, balancing yourself out as well. Because once you get into a disappointed stage, as well as worry, kind of tilts it in a lower, let's just say lower vibration, and we got to bring those vibrations up in order to work on that, to build on that, to put in the effort to polish those things that aren't so shiny up, right? But in order to move forward, we are needing a new beginning. Needing to get started, needing to ascend or actually level up. talk about a masculine. Clarify the Knight of Cups. Mental conflict on how to achieve long-term success and stability as well. So I feel like maybe he's a little bit confused on how to do so. Stuck in his head. Turn things around. Also wanting a fresh start, new beginning. He's wanting that, but feeling like he's unable to right now. Two of Pentacles. Change, weighing options, juggling, figuring out how to change this or that. Tower moment, I feel like he's having some old foundations crumble, trying to figure it out, actually having epiphanies on how to build. Yeah, he's weighing his options. He's getting ideas, getting things. See, when the internal with the tower moment, I get those are downloads. Those are new ideas. I get that there are new awakenings within a person. And then collaborate, build in order to move forward. Do the work. Work together in order to move forward. What is temperance? Clarify temperance. Yeah, patience, waiting for things to grow, mature. They're already deep. They're already long and strong. They just are barely coming to the surface at this point. They've been planted a long time ago. You have to give to it. You have to give to that plant in order for it to grow and get stronger. You have to water it and provide sunlight. You have to move it out of the shade. You know what I'm saying, in order as far as growth and stability is there, right? Judgment card. Judgment to nurture, to give life to something. Grow and expand, nurture himself from making the judgment from a higher perspective, actually. Is who he wants to commit with. His obsession is coming together, maybe even a third party. Let's see what that's about. Devil. Okay, reconcile and come out of heartbreak. Having that friendship, having that camaraderie, wanting to come out of heartbreak, build a foundation and actually transform that. That's extra. But we'll keep it. Seven of Swords. Planning, strategizing, wanting open up communication, wanting rapid movement, wanting an exchange of energy, right? Back and forth energy. What's the Prince of Cups? Vision, not feeling strong enough, a lack of. I get one of wanting to release, wanting to be a little bit more vulnerable, not trying to be so strong, letting that guard down, right? But I'm also getting a weakness. Maybe that's how he's viewing himself. Internally feeling weak, a lack of strength, a lack of courage, a lack of willpower. There we go. I would say, since there is some confusion, some mind things going on with masculine, I would say that strength card would be a little bit more courage, a little bit more self-esteem, maybe even a little bit of an ego boost would help. Self-assurance, those things to build that courage back up. Maybe even a slow movement, a slower pace may be needed, but it's also what's going to help bring that in, because there are some deep emotions you're trying to bring in, and bring in what you want and make that judgment call to go get it. So Again, underlying going slow because you don't have the strength, you don't have the courage, you don't have the willpower right now. So you build that up. What's the Queen of Swords? Wanting a new cycle, open, fair, wanting to communicate, wanting to actually make a head over heart decision. But in this deck, it's the painter. The painter is the creative one, the thinker, the one that has the vision and the creativity to implement what's inside the brain, right? A new cycle. Let's see. One more for the Queen of Swords with the world. A new cycle. Okay, not making any moves. So he may be making a head over heart decision and getting a new cycle started in Hangman energy, observing things, getting a different perspective, thinking things through, looking at things and from different angles and different ways of visualizing something, being more flexible. And so again, he may feel like he can't make any moves at this time because he's still having conflict on how to achieve that. So the thought is to come out of heartbreak for one. Lay a new foundation by coming together, transform, changed, get more information, masculine. I think that's a part of that. Because you may feel like you can't make any moves. You may feel like you're needing to work together in order to move forward, but you're just kind of waiting for it. Because there's growth, there's expansion, but the lack of strength and courage at this time is actually creating a new cycle of you not making any moves. So, again, until you're ready, go ahead and take your time. However, look at what you're trying to do. Moving forward is sabotage. Rushing things is sabotage. The eight of Wands with the Seven of Swords, fast movement is going to sabotage the situation, right? Five of Pentacles. There's a lot of hidden things. There's a lot of hidden emotions that are keeping you stuck in your head, that you're processing, that you're analyzing, unable to make any moves, that you're processing through. You're trying to sift through the unknown, the things that you feel, the things that you know logically. What's the Queen of Pentacles here? Taking care of yourself, walking away emotionally. Yeah, I think there was a worry about that. It's a nostalgia, it's a missing you of choosing that path. It's, when you walk away and you take care of yourself and you turn your back on situations, it's the tough call. It's the decision that you have to do. You have to make that hard cut. You have to make a blunt cut and actually do it for yourself. The path that you're choosing does leave you in that nostalgia, missing you energy, and that goes back to the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. So you may be feeling a little emotional about it. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Focused on work. Feel like protecting your heart there. Okay, doing the work. I get wanting that new beginning in love with and it's funny that you got the Hierophant with the Empress, and then you got the Ace of Cups with the Emperor. I feel like you both are committed to each other in certain ways. You have certain beliefs, you have certain structural understandings, um, a high stance, a high viewpoint, commitment surrounding the feminine, and then we also have the Ace of Cups with surrounding the Emperor. But it's also like you're protecting your heart from him. Maybe even holding space in your heart for him. Oh yeah, definitely holding space. As I said, that Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Following your intuition, moving in silence. Having that inner knowing, having that inner peace. Moving in silence is judgment call. Not speaking, not saying anything, not giving, and not being an open book and making a judgment call in order to heal. You're moving towards the healing. You know what you hope, you know what you're wishing for, you know what you want to take action towards. It's not being expressed at this moment. It's you doing the work in order to gain that success and stability, working on your finances, working on yourself, being in control and actually putting your energy into your own heart, your own emotions, right? Let's clarify this journalist. Now that is what I wanted to get into. It could be good news. It could be optimism and hope. Just wanting to get started, anxious, hopeful, optimistic. So let's clarify the Page of Wands. Let me get two. Going within, following those emotions. See, I'm getting water, 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 water. High Priestess of water. Okay, High Priestess, High Priestess. Water, water, water. I'm sorry, water. Going within and just more being open to what you feel, how you feel emotionally, tapping into those, knowing how to open up and to give and receive love. It's also being very intuitive, trying to tap into your feelings, trying to find that wisdom in why you feel the way you feel or what you actually feel, finding that balance, trying to balance it out. Clarify the High Priestess in reverse, though. Again, balancing out. It's balance, it's reciprocity, it's equal give and take. You're revealing that, and that's what you're determined to get. The King of Wands has determination in order to take action and achieve what he's doing, right? The King of Wands is the risk taker, the one that's willing to make power moves, the one that's in control of what he does and does not do. So just trying to balance out in what you do and in action. Chariot, moving forward, wanting success, victory. Again, wanting to achieve your goals, your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, and wanting to heal. It's what you're manifesting. You want to succeed in what you're manifesting, what you're trying to create, what you're trying to build. Six of Cups. Nostalgia, missing you, loyal, emotionally, seeking pleasure, but internally you're like, no, I have to make the tough call. I have to make the decision. King and Queen of Swords out. Emperor, Empress. Yeah, you have to make the judgment call, the tough call, in order to heal, to take a break, to heal this ten of Cups, and actually take action towards your dreams, your wishes, to get mental clarity. So more healing. You're taking action to go heal, to have hope, to get mental clarity, and actually waiting to, again, emotionally stabilize. So that's a part of that. That went for the Four and the High Priestess of Water. Um, that card is actually numbered 4, which is emotional stability. Let's get the fresh start. I think we're still in manifestation mode. We're still making judgment calls. We're still trying to release ourselves and process our emotions. Feminine. Ace of this fresh start, new beginning. To move away from turbulence. Again, more balance. To move away from anything that was dragging us into rough waters, things that were putting us in troubled times mentally. Holding back energy. You guys are hoping, wishing, and healing. And being patient. You're in a hopeful energy. You guys are being patient. You're wanting to wait. You're taking care of yourselves. And that goes back to the High Priestess of Earth. I know there's an urge. There's a want. There's missing. There's nostalgia. There's strong desire. Making a judgment call on his desires. That was the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it's like you guys have a missing. I have that missing energy from feminine twice. 6 cups here, 6 cups there, but internally you're being a little bit more defensive. Cold, making the tough call, making the decisions here at this point. You gotta know. But again, all of this is just to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself. You feeling out in the cold and worried about having to take care of yourself. It's okay, feminine. It's okay. The choice that you made was for self-love, self-care, and control. It was to stabilize yourself. It was to pour into your emotion. It was to protect your heart. You follow your intuition on what judgment call you made, okay? Keep moving towards that. It is for long-term success and stability, and that's what you're working on. Okay? Don't fear that. Go inside. Just tap into why you feel like that, which is the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. Just figure out why you feel left out in the cold, and analyze your emotions. Just take a look at it a little bit. But mutually, this is all in order to heal and be patient and actually take care of yourself. Grow. What's the Four of Wands? Burdened by fleeting emotions. Flirting. Heavy weight down by the emotions that are growing. You're wanting to come into completion. You're wanting to lay that foundation, but you're weighed down by the growing emotions within the connection here. Clarify the star. The star kept wanting to come out at multiple occasions. Star wanting to rush in, wanting to set yourself free, hoping, healing for what? One more for the star, please. Taking action towards self-love, self-care. You guys are healing, becoming grounded. Yeah. Hangman in reverse. You balance. You became more enlightened. You're balancing yourselves out. It's justice. It's justice over toxicity, negative energy, controlling behavior, codependency. It's balancing out those negative energies. Then we bring that up even within masculine. Needing a little bit more balance within that, more healing. What's the disappointment? Because you see what was blocking you guys. I think you see what you were clear. The sun was shine on what was blocking. Um, the light has been shown on how to make a decision. The light, it brings an air of what you guys couldn't see, what you mutually couldn't see, what you didn't understand, what you were blocked mentally from seeing. You didn't know if you were coming or going. You didn't know what to think. You didn't understand something. And I feel like there is a lack of understanding, a lack of mental clarity, which is why that right there, that blockage right there, those are blocks, those are restraints, those are restrictions and control. Um, you know, you had to get on stable ground. What's the Justice card? Get balance, more balance. Weighing your options. Be self-indulgent. You have to fulfill yourself emotionally. Be emotionally on your own in order to make those decisions. Having the strength, the courage to protect yourself. Put up boundaries. Options and choices. Emotional confusion. So you take a leap of faith. One more with that. 7 of Cups. To heal. To rest, to pause, to be independent. Clarify the Empress. Growth, expansion, nurture yourself. Feed and take care of yourself. Feeling one more for the Empress. See, because there was a lack going on, lack mentality, woe is me, energy. But it was the slow movement because of the slow movement. So you guys decided to sneak off, to separate, to go after what you want, go after your own desires. It wasn't intentional to hurt or damage or cause pain. It was because there was some disappointments. There was some things that you guys didn't see that needed to be taken care of. One within yourselves, one within the connection, and then some things that needed to be brought back to the table once we enable those boundaries. We have the courage to actually set up those boundaries, to go and heal and actually have faith about what we're doing, the pauses that we're taking, the strategy being used, right? It may look one way if we're looking from the lower levels, but if we're looking up from a higher perspective, it doesn't look so bad. Look at why things are taking place. The devil coming out twice here. It needs to balance. It needs to be balanced out. Some codependency was definitely here. Mental blockages for sure. Let's see. Maybe a little dishonesty. Masculine for sure has a lack of courage. Feminine, just being over analytical. Tap into your emotions. Come out of your head. Tap into your emotions. Follow your emotions. Stabilize them. It could go so far and so deep, but we only got a few minutes here. Let's get some romance angels. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. And that's part of the patience. And I'm also picking up that he feels like feminine has a higher perspective. Feels like feminine is committed. So we got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. But I feel like we're going into another cycle of stagnancy, of lack of movement, of observing and watching, trying to become enlightened. Mutual energy. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So that's a part of the healing. That's a part of asking for support for yourself, taking care of yourself, getting mental clarity, set boundaries, heal. Mutual. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. I think that's a part of why you guys are on your own at this point, to weigh options, to balance things out, to balance out your negative energies at this point. And then we got children. Your love life is being affected by children, and underneath the deck, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I don't feel like there's a want to do so, but you're trying to figure out what makes you happy. You have those feelings. Those feelings are growing. They're budding. They're expanding. You're holding back from coming together, but the burden is holding back the feelings that you're developing at this point. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I feel like that's a part of that, wanting to be withdrawn and tap into your emotions. The want to be alone is something that you need to take a look at. You being mentally stuck is something you need to look at. You know, a lot of these things are some things to look at. Feminine, that's a part of that. Pay attention to the red flags. Past life relationship. You've known each other before. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So that's a part of one, the tapping into your intuition, that knowledge, that inner knowing. You're just trying to balance out your actions and what to do. You want to be a little bit more high priestess about your actions. You want to be direct. You want to be focused on what you're doing. More not elusive as the high priestess, I guess, would be, but you do want to deliver a message of news. You want to take action towards what you know, but internally we're definitely going within and trying to figure out how we feel about it. Let's tap here. Healing family issues. Healing family issues. Poverty, lack mindset. Um, Feeling like there is a lack of issues within the family that have yet to be healed. Maybe confused about family, not sure. Um, yes, this is your soulmate. Feeling like it's over. Reconciliation. The main female, yeah, committed at that point, yeah, and wanting to be a mature male about it. A mature man about it. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, official person. Now that could be from somebody you trust, somebody that is solid for you. Ask for and accept support from somebody that you feel is solid. Very soon, clear, decide what you want. It's not, you guys aren't clear, unable to do so. Mature woman, because your feelings need to mature. Children, distant horizons, love life being affected by children. That's what you guys are both thinking about. I feel like you're being cautious with the situation, being patient with the situation, because there are children involved, or immature energies involved. But we can observe that from a different perspective. Forgiving and learning. Some bad health, and learn how to forgive. Pay attention to the red flags. There's some signs of cautioning your marriage. Somehow, some way, there's marriage involved here. I'm not gonna stick on it. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. That's the message that you're receiving. That's what you're guided to. That's what you're trying to tap into. That's what you're trying. Look at this, lovers. That's why you're trying to tap into your feelings, your emotions, so you can get messages of how you feel. And outgoing messages. Alrighty. We got twin flames, yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. That's where I'm getting from there. Cupid's arrow, and then we did that. Boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So it's like there is ideas on how to build and move forward. It's just he's definitely in his head how to gain that stability, though. He's waiting, he's patient, waiting for growth, waiting for change, waiting for a little bit more maturity. We have transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession has possession, controlling has block, restraint. So that goes back to the devil energy, which, to clarify that, wanting to reconcile, he's coming out of heartbreak. He's wanting to transform some things. Didn't I miss one more? Yeah, coming out of heartbreak for union in order to transform. Wanting to come into union, transform to change person. So that's some of the overcoming those obstacles, coming out of that painful period, right? Mutual energy. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know, and that's where then it say express your love. Oh, that was at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry. Love call. I think you guys want to reach out. That's a message of love right there. The Page of Cups, messengers of emotion. Um, Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. We already touched on that, especially with the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords over here. We got seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, and that's what I was speaking on when I said we want to talk about the marriage. And then we got what, Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. So that may be a part of that balance, that feeling like things are over, had some blockages, the things that you just didn't see, coming or understand. And then we have bottom of the deck, not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call person, boundaries, and still angry, having the courage to set those boundaries. I feel like there is a hold back, a pull back as far as avoidance, but I feel like it's a tact, it's a strategy here. And for feminine, the Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transform. Transformation, growth, change mind. Not today, not dealing, avoiding call, conversation, person, boundary, still angry. That's where we got the judgment call, and then we have the taking care of yourself, walking away, missing someone because of the path taken, the crossroads that you guys are at. Then we got not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So that goes back to, why do you feel this way? Why, what exactly is it that you are feeling deep inside? Go in there and shine some light on it. We got lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I do feel like there was a change, especially with you following your intuition to make a judgment call about long-term success and stability. You that's what you want. You're protecting your heart from the Emperor. I do feel like that was definitely an avoidance right there. Then we got Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. I do feel like you felt like that was the case here. And then Hammer, sabotage, the rebuild, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. I do feel like you want to work on it. So that's what the victory and success and what you're manifesting and moving forward towards. Yeah, you miss them, but you got to make the tough calls here. But as always, keep a positive mindset. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.